Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Musings. My name is Don K. Preston. I'm the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma. Pardon me. Well, you know, I'm in the process of sharing with you my journey to the full preterist view of eschatology, and I'm also, over the last little bit, trying to answer some of the questions that have been sent in to me by viewers. And I really appreciate the input. I really appreciate the questions. Your interest in these videos is tremendous, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate this. I would like to say once again that I would like for you to prayerfully consider supporting our ministry. We are very much in need of continuing ongoing support. If you appreciate and if you are benefiting from these videos, if you would, please consider giving any amount that you're capable of giving. Just go to my website, it's www.eschatology.org or BibleProphecy.com. And we really appreciate it. We're tax exempt, 501(c). So you get that benefit from it, and also the benefit of knowing that you're helping us to continue to spread the wonderful news of how God has kept His word. Now, I want to continue addressing the issue of what difference does it make. I'm asked all of the time, okay, you say Christ came. The rest of the Christianity says he didn't come, but He's coming. The skeptics and atheists, the Jews and the Muslims say He said He was coming, He didn't come, He failed, therefore He cannot be the Son of God. I really believe that the church has failed to come to grips with this issue. You know, we've seen all of the continuing failed prophecies. Hal Lindsey, Grant Jeffrey, good grief, Harold Camping, and that charade. And people get so horribly disenchanted and discouraged. I hear from people all of the time that have been involved in those movements and all the excitement, enthusiasm, and may I say the paranoia, only to see those predictions fail over and over. We really do have to come to grips with this. Some people just say, well, I'm just giving up. There are no solutions. It just really doesn't matter, so I'm just going to go on my way. Some give up the faith. I've experienced that with people who write to me and tell me I'm just giving up. I'm just not even going to try because Christ failed. Let me encourage you, if you have such thoughts, don't give up. There are some good, solid, sound, exegetical, logical reasons and answers for the charges of the skeptics. So, again, don't give up. Just look a little deeper. Just because you see the failure of men like John Hagee and Benny Hinn doesn't mean that Christianity itself is flawed. It means their system is flawed. But this is a critical issue, again, that Christianity refuses to come to grips with. But let me share with you how critical it really is. In John 5, Jesus made some comments that are some of the most ignored comments in regard to His mission and Him keeping His word. Now, mind you, Deuteronomy 18 said, if a man makes a prediction, claims to be a prophet, and makes predictions, and those prophecies fail to come to pass, he's a false prophet. I mean, it's just that bottom line. Well, in John 5, pay attention to this now. I'm going to just read it. Then Jesus answered and said to them, most assuredly I say to you, the Son can do nothing of Himself but what He sees the Father do. For whatever He, that's the Father, does, the Son also does in like manner. For the Father loves the Son, and shows him all things that he himself does. And he will show him greater works than these, that you may marvel. For as the Father raises the dead and gives life to them, even so the Son gives life to whom he will. For the Father judges no one, but has committed all judgment to the Son, that all should honor the Son just as they honor the Father. He who does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him. I've got to tell you, this passage is a tremendous challenge. Now, in order to set the scene, let me ask you, can we believe in Jesus if he was not raised from the dead? Now, anyone knows anything at all about what Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15. He said, if Christ is not risen, your faith is vain, you're still in your sins. So no, we can't believe him. Why? He said he was going to be crucified, buried, resurrected on the third day. So if that didn't happen, guess what? He's not the Son of God. Okay? Jesus said that the Father had committed all judgment to the Son, and that he would judge as he had seen the Father judge, in order that men might honor him as they honor the Father. Do you catch the power of that? Jesus was saying that a full-orbed, a full, mature faith in him would come after men would realize he had acted in judgment as the Father had acted in judgment. Now somebody says, oh, wait a minute, Preston, you know, I believe in Jesus because of the resurrection. That's fine. I understand that. Because there is a process of Christ's fulfillment of the work which the Father gave him to do. The cross and his resurrection is the absolute fundamental element of that. His parousia is the crowning act, the consummative act of the work which the Father gave him to do. Now look, there's no denying the centrality, the foundational element of the resurrection. No one is denying that, the resurrection of Christ. What I'm trying to impress on everyone is how Jesus himself, right here, says, I can do nothing of myself. I can only do what I've seen the Father do. The Father will not judge anymore. He's given judgment to the Son so that when the Son acts in judgment, like he's seen the Father act, all men honor the Son as they honor the Father. That is in the context of judgment. Glory to the Son comes the other side of judgment in recognition of Christ's actions in judgment. If he did not come in judgment, as the Father had come in judgment, we cannot offer him the full-orbed, the full mature glory. That's what he says. Can we be naive and can we be ignorant and glorify him to the extent of our knowledge and understand? Yes, we can. But Jesus, no matter how we want to slice it or dice it, put that glorification of the Son on the other side of judgment and in recognition of judgment. Look, this is one of the reasons that I wrote my book, Like Father, Like Son, on Clouds of Glory. Jesus said he was coming in the glory of the Father, which meant, just like John 5, he was coming as the Father had come in the past. When we understand how the Father had come in the past, then we have no problem understanding that Jesus kept his word. How important is it that we be able not only to believe, but to demonstrate that Jesus acted in judgment in the same way he had seen the Father act in judgment, and in recognition of the fact that he had acted in judgment as he had seen the Father act in judgment, gives us the full-orbed ability, the fully mature ability to glorify the Son as we glorify the Father. Well, thanks for joining me for this morning's Musings. We'll see you on the flip side.